Katie Price, the well-known former glamour model and TV personality, is once again facing a serious housing crisis that threatens to uproot her already turbulent life. At 47 years old, Katie finds herself in an all-too-familiar situation. She might soon be without a place to call home. Just months after losing her iconic Mucky Mansion due to financial difficulties, Katie now reveals that her current rented house is also slipping away from her grasp. For the past 8 months, Katie has been living in a charming 4-bedroom Tudor-style house nestled in rural Sussex. The property, which costs £5,000 a month to rent, had offered her and her children a fresh start after the chaos and controversy surrounding the now infamous Mucky Mansion. During a recent episode of The Katie Price Show podcast, which she co-hosts with her sister Sophie, Katie opened up about the anxiety and uncertainty looming over her family's future. "I was supposed to have this place for about 2 years, Katie shared candidly, her voice tinged with frustration and disbelief. "The guy who owns it is such a nice guy, he let me have the place even though I did not have a guarantor." Despite her challenging financial history, Katie emphasized that she had been diligent about paying rent and bills on time. "And I have been on time with all the payments as you should, bills and everything. But now he wants to sell it," she explained, revealing the new threat to her family's stability. Katie's struggles with housing are deeply connected to her broader financial battles. Back in March 2024, she was declared bankrupt for the second time, adding another chapter to a long history of money troubles. These issues ultimately led to her being evicted from the Mucky Mansion, a house that had become both a symbol of her personal brand and a reminder of her financial missteps. Katie had purchased the Mucky Mansion, a sprawling £2 million property in West Sussex, in 2014 from conservative peer Francis Maud. Over the years, the mansion gained notoriety for its state of disrepair, earning its nickname due to the clutter, damage and endless renovation attempts that Katie documented for reality TV. Despite her best efforts to turn it into a family home, mounting debts and maintenance costs proved overwhelming. By December, the mansion was listed for sale and eventually sold, closing a chapter that had once seemed filled with promise. Now, as she faces losing yet another home, Katie is confronted with an increasingly difficult rental market and the challenge of securing a guarantor, a requirement many landlords demand from tenants with complex financial histories. "It's not easy," she admitted on her podcast, highlighting the real struggles of trying to find stability while carrying the weight of public scrutiny and personal debt. Beyond the headlines, Katie Price's story reflects the complicated realities of celebrity life, where fame and wealth don't always translate into security. Over her decades in the spotlight, Katie has built a diverse career, from her early days as a glamour model under the name Jordan to her ventures in reality TV, publishing, and business. Yet despite earning millions over the years, her financial mismanagement and personal challenges, including divorces, legal battles, and health issues, have repeatedly undermined her stability. This latest crisis comes at a time when Katie is also trying to rebuild her career and focus on her family. Her podcast with her sister has given her a new platform to speak openly about her life, offering fans a candid look at the highs and lows that often remain hidden behind tabloid headlines. Through it all, Katie continues to show resilience, a determination to keep moving forward, even when the odds seem stacked against her. However, the uncertainty about where she and her children will live next casts a long shadow. The prospect of another move, especially one forced by circumstances beyond her control, adds emotional and practical stress to an already fragile situation. While Katie remains hopeful, her situation highlights the precarious nature of living under constant media attention, where every personal setback becomes a public spectacle. As Katie searches for a new home, the public watches closely, some offering support, others criticism. Yet behind the controversy and drama, there's a mother trying to protect her children and a woman grappling with the consequences of past choices. Whether she can find a new place to call home, and keep it, remains to be seen. But if there's one thing Katie Price has proven over the years, it's that she won't stop fighting for her family and her future, no matter how many times life knocks her down.